Nathan's voice echoed through the living room, firm and cold with disappointment. I don't ever want to see you again. Just stay away from me forever. Sonia forced a smile even though the words pierced her heart. Fine, she replied, trying to sound confident. I'll leave your house. She turned and walked away, but the moment she stepped outside, the confidence disappeared from her face. She sighed deeply and placed a hand on her chest. God help me, she muttered. Why does it always seem like I'm the one everyone blames? Meanwhile, Bella stood quietly in the hallway, having witnessed everything. Her heart raced as memories of the previous drama filled her mind. Bella, think fast, she whispered to herself. I don't want what happened before to happen again. This family already has enough problems. My own is to focus on my work. She took a deep breath and nodded. I'll simply do my nanny duties, stay away from everyone's personal matters, and be extra careful. That's the only way I'll survive in this house. Just then, she glanced at the clock on the wall. Oh my God, she exclaimed. Princess Elena should be taking her bath by now, and after that she'll need to sleep. Without wasting another second, Bella hurried upstairs toward Elena's room. The following morning was peaceful inside the mansion. Bella gently combed Elena's hair while humming a soft tune. The little girl smiled happily. You always have gentle hands, Auntie Bella, Elena said with a grin. You're so caring. Bella smiled warmly. That's because my princess deserves only the best. Just then, Nathan entered the dining room dressed in an expensive navy blue suit, ready for work. Daddy! Elena shouted excitedly. Nathan smiled immediately. Yes, my princess. My teacher said we have our PTA meeting tomorrow. Nathan paused. Really? Tomorrow? Yes, Elena answered. She said one of our parents must attend. Nathan sighed quietly. That's good, sweetheart, but Daddy has a very important meeting at the office tomorrow. I don't think I can make it. Elena's cheerful face slowly became sad. So, who will come for me? Nathan looked guilty. He hated disappointing his daughter. He thought for a moment before speaking. Don't worry. Auntie Sonia can represent me. Before Elena could respond, Sonia, who had just walked into the room carrying her handbag, quickly interrupted. Oh no, Nathan. Tomorrow is already fully booked for me. Nathan frowned. Really? Yes, she replied dramatically while rubbing her forehead. In fact, I can already feel a terrible headache coming. I honestly don't think I'll be able to go anywhere tomorrow. Nathan remained silent. Bella stood quietly nearby, hoping nobody would involve her. Then Nathan suddenly looked toward her. In that case, Bella will go with Elena. Bella's eyes widened. Me, sir? Elena looked confused. But Daddy. Auntie Bella isn't my parent. Would the school even allow her? Nathan smiled reassuringly. Of course they will. I'll inform your teacher ahead of time. So don't worry. Elena shrugged playfully. Honestly. Thank God. Nathan blinked. What do you mean? I never wanted Auntie Sonia to come anyway. Bella quickly covered her mouth to hide her laughter. Nathan shook his head. Princess Elena. What? Elena replied innocently. I'm only telling the truth. Everyone burst into laughter except Sonia, whose face immediately darkened. Nathan turned to Bella. So it's settled. You'll attend the PTA meeting tomorrow. Bella nodded respectfully. Yes, sir. I'll be there. Elena jumped excitedly. Thank you, Daddy. That's going to be so much fun. Nathan kissed her forehead. You're welcome, my princess. Elena suddenly glanced at the wall clock. Oh no. We are almost late for school. Nathan laughed. You're right. Come on, let's go before your teacher starts complaining. Father and daughter hurried toward the waiting car while Bella waved them goodbye from the entrance. Later that afternoon, Bella entered the kitchen where Mommy Rose was preparing a delicious pot of jollof rice. The aroma filled the entire house. Bella smiled. Mommy Rose, I never knew you had a son. The elderly woman smiled gently. Oh yes, my dear. I do. Bella looked surprised. Really? You hardly ever mention him. Mommy Rose stirred the pot slowly before answering. That's because he doesn't live here. Bella pulled a chair closer. So, where is he now? Mommy Rose's face became emotional. After my marriage ended, life became very difficult. I couldn't provide the kind of future I wanted for my son. Bella listened carefully. My elder brother was living in Enugu then. Later, he relocated to London. She smiled proudly. I made the hardest decision of my life. I allowed my brother to raise my son. Bella's eyes widened. That must have been very painful. Mommy Rose nodded slowly. It was. Every single day I cried. But sometimes, being a mother means making painful sacrifices for your child's future. She smiled again. And today, I thank God because it was worth it. Bella leaned forward. So, how is he now? Oh, he's doing very well. He's married now. She laughed happily. And imagine. I now have 2 beautiful grandchildren. Bella clapped her hands joyfully. Congratulations, Grandma. Mommy Rose laughed warmly. Thank you, my dear. After a short silence, Bella became curious again. Mommy Rose, may I ask you another question? Go ahead. Bella hesitated. With all due respect, why are you still working as a housekeeper? Mommy Rose smiled knowingly. Everyone asks me that. She placed another plate on the table. The truth is, I simply love cooking. She smiled softly. I enjoy taking care of people. Bella nodded. And after living alone for many years, staying at home became lonely. She looked around the beautiful kitchen. This house feels like my own family. Bella smiled with admiration. I understand now. Mommy Rose continued. As long as these old legs can still carry me, I would rather stay active than sit at home waiting for time to pass. Bella shook her head with respect. Honestly, Mommy Rose, you're such an amazing woman. Mommy Rose smiled proudly. Thank you. Bella hesitated once again. Can I ask you one last question? Go ahead. Bella lowered her voice. What really happened between Sir Nathan and his wife? Mommy Rose immediately became serious. My daughter. I'm not the right person to answer that question. Bella pleaded softly. I just want to understand the family better. Mommy Rose shook her head. No. If Sir Nathan wants you to know, he'll tell you himself. Bella sighed. You're right. I'm sorry. Mommy Rose smiled kindly. No need to apologize. She pointed toward Bella's untouched plate. Now finish your food before it gets cold. Bella smiled. Yes, Mommy Rose. Across town, Sonia sat inside an elegant cafe with her closest friend. She buried her face in her hands. I completely ruined everything. Her friend sighed. You really did. I wasn't thinking straight. The only opportunity you had to get closer to Nathan and Alena, you threw it away. Sonia looked frustrated. The moment Nathan looked at me, I knew I had made another mistake. Her friend nodded. And Alena already dislikes you. Sonia sighed deeply. What do I do now? Her friend smiled confidently. Relax. One mistake won't destroy all your plans. You simply have to become smarter. Sonia slowly smiled. You're right. This time, I'll be twice as kind. Her friend laughed. Now that's the Sonia I know. That evening, Bella visited her family home after work. Her mother happily accepted the groceries Bella had bought. "My daughter, this is too much." Bella smiled. "Mama, if I don't take care of my family, then who will?" Her mother held her hand lovingly. "God bless you." "Amen." After a brief silence, her mother looked at her carefully. "My daughter, did you truly make the right decision by leaving your office job to become a nanny again?" Bella smiled confidently. "Mama, I'm happy. But you graduated with first-class honors." "I know. Doesn't that bother you?" Bella shook her head. "Happiness is more important than job titles. And honestly, I earn even more now than I did at my office job." Her mother's eyes widened. "Really?" Bella laughed. "Yes. The work is less stressful too." Her mother smiled with relief. "The only thing that matters is whether you're happy." "I truly am." She paused briefly. "The only little challenge is Sir Nathan's wife." Her mother's expression changed immediately. "Is she troubling you?" Bella smiled reassuringly. "It's nothing I can't handle." Her mother squeezed her hand. "Just be careful. And never stop praying." "I won't, Mama." Bella stood up. "I should leave now." "So soon?" "Yes. Princess Elena will soon return from school." Her mother hugged her tightly. "Take care of yourself." "You too, Mama." Bella waved goodbye and headed back to the mansion. Back at Nathan's residence, Mommy Rose welcomed Nathan home after another long day at work. "Welcome back, sir." "Thank you, Mommy Rose." Nathan loosened his tie and looked around the sitting room. "So, where's Elena?" Mommy Rose wiped her hands on her apron as Nathan walked into the sitting room after another exhausting day at the office. He loosened his tie and looked around the house, expecting to hear the cheerful voice of his daughter. "So, where's Elena?" he asked. Mommy Rose smiled warmly. "She's upstairs in her room watching cartoons, sir." Nathan nodded. "Already?" "Yes. She came back from school not too long ago." He placed his briefcase on the sofa before asking another question. "Has she eaten?" "Yes, sir," Mommy Rose replied. "She finished her lunch before going upstairs. The cartoons are only keeping her occupied until Bella returns." Nathan looked toward the staircase. "That's good." There was a brief silence before he asked again. "And Bella?" "I haven't heard her voice since I came in." "She went to visit her mother," Mommy Rose explained. "She called earlier to let us know she would be a little late." Nathan frowned slightly. "Oh. I hope everything is alright. Did she mention what happened?" "Nothing serious, sir. She said Lagos traffic delayed her." Nathan shook his head with a tired smile. That traffic can frustrate anybody. Then another thought crossed his mind. "But, she didn't even tell me she was going out." Mommy Rose chuckled softly. "She actually did, sir." Nathan looked surprised. "She did?" "Yes. She informed you yesterday before you left for work." "Maybe it slipped your mind." Nathan thought for a moment before nodding. "Oh, you're right." He sighed quietly. "All right then. Please keep calling her until she gets back. I just want to be sure she's safe." Mommy Rose smiled knowingly. "No problem, sir." She adjusted her apron. "I'm in the kitchen if you need anything else." Nathan nodded. "Thank you. And please keep an eye on Elena." "I will, sir." As Mommy Rose walked away, Nathan remained standing in the middle of the living room, completely lost in thought. He slowly sat on the sofa and rubbed his forehead. "What's happening to you, Nathan?" he murmured to himself. He leaned back and stared at the ceiling. "Since when did I start worrying this much about Bella?" The question lingered in his mind. I don't even get angry when she argues with me anymore. A faint smile appeared on his face as he remembered the last argument they had. Before now, I would have dismissed any employee who spoke to me like that. He shook his head in disbelief. But with Bella, I simply let it go. He folded his arms across his chest. No. This doesn't make any sense. She's only Elena's nanny. Nothing more. So why do I notice whenever she's not in the house? He looked around the unusually quiet living room. Why does everywhere suddenly feel empty? Why am I checking the time, waiting for her to come back? Nathan sighed deeply. I honestly don't understand what's happening to me. He stood up abruptly. Get yourself together, Nathan. You've been through enough already. He straightened his suit and tried to push the confusing thoughts out of his mind. Almost an hour later, the front gate opened. Bella walked into the compound carrying a small shopping bag in one hand. As soon as Elena heard the sound of the door, she ran downstairs with excitement. Auntie Bella. Bella smiled immediately. My beautiful princess. Elena hugged her tightly. Bella laughed softly before handing her the shopping bag. I brought something for you. Elena quickly opened it. Her eyes sparkled with excitement. My favorite chips. She hugged the packet as though it were treasure. Thank you so much, Auntie Bella. Bella laughed. I know how much you love them. So I couldn't pass the supermarket without buying them. Elena smiled from ear to ear. You're the best. Bella gently pinched her cheek. You're welcome, sweetheart. The two of them sat comfortably on the living room rug while Elena happily opened the snacks. After taking the first bite, she looked curiously at Bella. Auntie Bella. Yes. Where did you go today? I came back from school and you weren't here. Bella smiled. I went to visit my mother. Elena's eyes widened. Really? How is she? She's doing very well. Elena tilted her head. Is she as beautiful as you are? Bella burst into laughter. Oh no. My mother is even more beautiful than me. Elena smiled brightly. I hope I meet her one day. You definitely will. Bella gently brushed Elena's hair away from her face. So tell me. How was school today? Elena nodded proudly. It was good. And yes. I finished all my food. Bella clapped happily. That's my smart girl. So who helped you change after school? Mommy Rose. And she gave me lunch too. Bella smiled with gratitude. Thank God for Mommy Rose. I honestly don't know what I would do without her. Elena nodded seriously. She's like my grandma. Bella smiled warmly. Yes. I think she sees you as her granddaughter too. Elena giggled happily. Bella continued. Anything interesting happened in school today? Elena thought for a few seconds before shaking her head. Not really. They only reminded everyone about tomorrow's PTA meeting. Bella nodded. Yes. I remember. Elena looked at her carefully. You'll still come with me, right? Bella reached over and held her tiny hand. I gave you my word. And I never break my promises. I'll be there. Elena hugged her again. Thank you. You're always there for me. Bella smiled gently. Always. After a brief silence, Elena spoke again. You know. Auntie Sonia refused to come with me. Bella looked surprised. Refused. Elena nodded confidently. Daddy asked her. She said no. Bella wasn't convinced. Are you sure that's exactly what happened? Yes. She said she was going to have a headache. Bella couldn't help smiling. A headache. That's what she said. Bella chose her words carefully. I'm sure she probably had something important to do. Elena looked down. Do you think she hates me? Bella immediately held her shoulders. No. Don't ever think like that. She's your mommy. She doesn't hate you. Elena shrugged. It doesn't matter. I don't like her either. Bella laughed softly. My goodness. You really talk too much. Elena smiled mischievously. But I'm only telling the truth. Bella gently tapped her nose. Enough. Sometimes adults have problems children don't understand. Maybe she's still trying to figure things out. So don't judge her too quickly. Elena sighed. Okay. I've heard you. Bella stood up. Good girl. Now stay here. I'm going upstairs to change my clothes. I'll be back soon. Elena waved happily. Okay, Auntie Bella. See you later. As Bella turned toward the staircase, she suddenly noticed Nathan standing near the entrance, watching them without saying a word. She was slightly startled. Good evening, sir. Nathan smiled politely. Good evening, Bella. How are you? I'm fine, sir. Thank you. Nathan slipped his hands into his pockets. I asked about you earlier. Bella smiled. Yes. Mommy Rose told me. So, what happened? Bella laughed. Sir, you already know Lagos. The traffic today was unbelievable. Nathan chuckled knowingly. That bad? Worse. We stayed in one spot for more than 20 minutes. Nathan shook his head. That's exactly why I hate returning home late. Bella laughed. But the funniest part wasn't even the traffic. Nathan became curious. Oh. What happened? Bella laughed even harder. You won't believe it. There was one man inside the bus who suddenly stood up and started directing traffic. Nathan blinked in confusion. From inside the bus? Bella nodded while laughing. Yes. He was pointing through the window, shouting at our driver. Driver! If you had entered that lane earlier, we would have reached by now. Nathan burst into laughter. As if the driver couldn't see the road himself. Exactly. Bella replied. Before we knew it, everybody inside the bus became traffic experts. Nathan laughed loudly. Only in Lagos. Bella nodded enthusiastically. That's not even the funniest part. Nathan folded his arms, smiling. What happened again? One woman suddenly blamed the government for the traffic. Immediately another passenger disagreed. Within seconds, the whole bus had turned into a political debate. Nathan couldn't stop laughing. Please don't tell me you joined the argument too. Bella raised both hands dramatically. Me? I just sat quietly and enjoyed the free entertainment. Nathan laughed harder than he had laughed in weeks. For the first time in a very long time, the heavy atmosphere inside the mansion disappeared, replaced by genuine laughter that echoed through every corner of the house.